There was a stretch of Ethan's life that disappeared, not dramatically, not tragically, quietly. Months passed, projects finished, conversations happened, money moved, and yet, when he looked back, he couldn't remember how any of it felt. He wasn't lazy. He was active, always answering, always responding, always available. He woke up to vibration, to messages, to urgency. Before his eyes were fully open, his mind already belonged to someone else. There's something subtle about beginning your day with noise. It feels productive, it feels connected, it feels responsible, but it rewires you in ways you don't notice, because what you consume first decides what you think about all day, and what you think about all day shapes who you become. Ethan wasn't overwhelmed by work, he was overwhelmed by access. Access to everything, all the time, news, updates, opinions, comparisons. His attention never rested, it just switched directions. One afternoon he caught himself rereading the same sentence 5 times, not because it was complicated, because his mind was somewhere else, or everywhere else. He had become skilled at dividing his focus, but terrible at holding it, and in that moment, he realized something uncomfortable. That night, he powered his phone off completely. The silence that followed felt unnatural. His hand twitched toward where it normally rested. His mind searched for something to consume. Music, scrolling, anything. Silence exposed the restlessness. The next morning, he didn't wake up earlier. He woke up differently. He didn't reach for anything. No screen, no sound. He just sat. And at first, it felt pointless. But slowly, something unexpected happened. His thoughts stopped racing. They stopped stacking. They spaced out. He could see them clearly, instead of being inside them. That first quiet hour didn't make him more productive. It made him aware of how quickly he chased stimulation, aware of how often he reacted automatically, aware of how little space existed between impulse and action. And awareness is uncomfortable, because once you see the pattern, you can't pretend it isn't there. Most people begin their day inheriting someone else's agenda, notifications, headlines, messages. Before they even think, they are responding. Before they even breathe deeply, they are solving problems. But when you begin in silence, you choose the agenda, and that difference compounds. Over the next weeks, something subtle shifted. He wasn't less busy, but he felt less scattered. He listened longer, he interrupted less, he stopped switching tabs every 3 minutes. He completed tasks without checking his phone halfway through, not because he forced discipline. But then came the harder part. In the quiet, questions surfaced. Questions he had been outrunning for years. What am I actually building? Am I choosing this direction, or drifting into it? Noise had protected him from those thoughts. Silence removed the protection. And for a few days, he felt worse, more exposed, more uncertain, because clarity doesn't always comfort you. But clarity also gives you agency, because once you see where you're drifting, you can decide whether to continue. He didn't overhaul his life, he didn't quit his job, he didn't reinvent himself overnight. He adjusted small things, he declined what wasn't aligned, he protected focus, he prioritized depth. Months later, the difference was visible, not in status, in steadiness. He didn't feel behind anymore. He didn't wake up invaded, he didn't start his day chasing, he started it anchored, and anchoring changes how you move. This isn't about 5 a.m. It's not about discipline for the sake of image. It's not about optimization culture. It's about ownership. If the first moments of your consciousness belong to noise, your attention will always feel rented. If your thoughts are shaped before you sit up, your direction won't be yours. You don't need to wake up earlier. You need to wake up before the world reaches you. Tomorrow morning your alarm will vibrate. There will be a small window, a few seconds before anything enters your mind. That space is fragile and powerful. What you do in that silence will decide whether you inherit your day or lead it, because being busy is easy, being intentional is rare, and the difference between the two